Okay, so just a reminder, I'm going to read the first few pages and we would like you to jot down any information that you hear or that you get to find out about the character Cherry. The necklace stretched from one end of the kitchen table to the other, around the sugar bowl at the far end and back again, stopping only a few inches short of the toaster. The discovery on the beach of a length of abandoned fishing line draped with seaweed had first suggested the idea to Cherry, and every single day of the holiday since then had been spent in one single-minded pursuit: the creation of a necklace of glistening pink cowrie shells. She had sworn to herself and to everyone else that the necklace would not be complete until it reached the toaster. And when Cherry vowed she would do something, she invariably did it. Cherry was the youngest in a family of older brothers, 4 of them, who had teased her relentlessly since the day she was born 11 years before. She referred to them as the 4 mistakes, for it was a family joke that each son had been an attempt to produce a daughter. To their huge delight, Cherry reacted passionately to any slight or insult, whether intended or not. Their particular targets were her size, which was diminutive compared with theirs, and her dark, flashing eyes that could wither with one scornful look, her zapping look, they called it. Although the teasing was interminable, it was rarely hurtful, nor was it intended to be, for her brothers adored her, and she knew it. Cherry was poring over her necklace, still in her dressing gown. Breakfast had just been cleared away, and she was alone with her mother. She fingered the shells lightly, turning them gently until the entire necklace lay flat, with the rounded pink of the shells all uppermost. Then she bent down and breathed on each of them in turn, polishing them carefully with a napkin. "There's still the sea in them," she said, to no one in particular. "You can still smell it, and I washed them, and washed them, and washed them, you know." "You've only got today, Cherry," said her mother, coming over to the table and putting an arm around her. "Just today, that's all. We're off back home tomorrow morning, first thing. Why don't you call it a day, dear? You've been at it every single day. You must be tired of it by now. There's no need to go on, you know. We all think it's a fine necklace and quite long enough. It's long enough, surely." Cherry shook her head slowly. "No," she said, "only that little bit left to do, and then it'll be finished." "But they'll take hours to collect, dear," her mother said, weakly, recognising and at the same time respecting her daughter's persistence. "Only a few hours," said Cherry, bending over, her brows furrowing critically as she inspected a flaw in one of her shells. "That's all it'll take. Do you know there are 5,325 shells in my necklace already? I've counted them, so I know." "Isn't that enough, Cherry?" her mother said desperately. "No," said Cherry. "I said I'd reach the toaster, and I'm going to reach the toaster." Her mother turned away to continue the drying up. "Well, I can't spend all day on the beach with you today," she said. "If you haven't finished by the time we come away, I'll have to leave you there. We've got to pack up and tidy the house, and there'll be no time in the morning." "Oh, I'll be all right," said Cherry, cocking her head on one side to view the necklace from a different angle. "There's never been a necklace like this before, not in all the world. I'm sure there hasn't." And then, "Oh, you can leave me there, Mum, and I'll walk back. It's only a mile or so along the cliff path and half a mile back across the fields. I've done it before on my own. It's not far." There was a thundering on the stairs and a sudden rude invasion of the kitchen. Cherry was surrounded by her 4 brothers, who leant over the table in mock appreciation of her necklace. "Ooh, pretty. Do they come in other colours? I mean, pink's not my colour." "Is it for an elephant?" "It's for a giant," said Cherry. "It's a giant's necklace. And it's still not big enough." It was the perfect answer, an answer she knew would send her brothers into fits of laughter. She loved to make them laugh at her and could do it at the drop of a hat. Of course, she no more believed in giants than they did, but if it tickled them pink to believe she did, then why not pretend? She turned on them, fists flailing, and chased them back up the stairs, her eyes burning with simulated fury. Just because you don't believe in anything, except motorbikes and football and all that rubbish, just because you're great big fat ignorant pigs. She hurled the insults up the stairs, and the worse the insult, the more they loved it.